Hey, this is Terron from F&P, and I'm back with part 3 of stability and stabilizing for your kids after the breakup. Hey, and this is the most important part. How you handle your kids. Remember, your kids are your kids. Let me say that again. Your kids are your kids. They're not your therapist. They're not your confidant. They're not your companion. They're not your homie. They're not your man. You know, your kids is your kids, bro. You ain't your therapist. Your kids is your kids, sis. That ain't your man. You know, that's not your replacement. I really hate. I know hate is a strong word. Hey, but I feel strongly about this. I hate when adults put kids in a compromising place when it comes to this kind of stuff, man. It's so damaging to their psyche, to their development. That's your son. That's not your man. That's your daughter. That ain't your therapist. Let them kids be kids as long as they can, man. We can selfishly take away childhoods by involving them in the madness. Now, I'm not trying to be insensitive. When you're going through a breakup, it's normal to feel lonely. But don't move your kids into a role that your partner used to feel. Especially with teenagers, because they play into it too. I mean, kids is nosy. They want to know everything. You know, they growing. I mean, they want to know. They want to know what's going on. But it's still your job, even as they growing, to protect them from these real adult issues. So the kids, talk to other adults, not your kids, about your pain, about your decisions, about what you're going through. Hey, you gotta let it out, but hey, it's really our job to kind of keep that away from them. Let them go through their own process. Hey, you gotta be careful with those discussions that you have with adults too. Making sure you're not having them around your kids in the circumference. You know, we don't want them to mess around and hear something about the other parent. They probably shouldn't be hearing, you know, because we want to keep them out of it. They got the right to not hear about y'all mess, man. They got the right to not hear bad stuff about their mom or their daddy. The point is, stop bleeding on these kids. Hey, I wanted to speak, you know, sometimes with the teenagers, you know, they might seem like they kind of drifting a little bit. But, you know, I want y'all to keep in mind whether y'all was still together or not. That's just something that happens sometimes, you know. Just read up a little bit more about teenage development, ages and stages. I mean, as they come into their own, you know, sometimes their friends get a little more important. Sometimes they're just trying to find themselves. Don't feel guilty. Don't let that guilt set in. You're not losing them. You don't have to make those kind of adjustments. Just find ways to support and keep it normal for them as they transition and as they find their way through life in ways that will happen whether y'all was breaking up or not. In this part, listen, I know this might not be too popular for y'all, but please don't jump into another relationship right away. If you've been with somebody for years and y'all got kids together, you need to give it some time, yo. Give it some time. Try to give it about 6 months if you can. 6 months to a year is what they recommend. 6 months to a year, just to kind of recalibrate, you know, recalibrate your life. And whatever you do, I can't control what you do, but whatever you do, please don't just quickly just bring some new person around your kids. That's not fair to them. Take time for you and for them to sort through the emotional baggage. This is some heavy stuff, y'all. This is the rest of y'all lives. Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. This could be one of the hardest things that you and your kids will ever go through. But if you do it right, you'll come out on the other side even better than you were before. Remember, you are worthy, you are loved, and you have a village. Our kids deserve the best version of us, right? Let's keep it real, let's keep it love, and let's keep it productive. F&P is here. Come to Better Together for more. Let's do this.